right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. 250.
Going to the ground again on first. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
So first down from the 41.
Ready. Waiting.
Stafford from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, in case they haven't paid attention in the narrative this week, Brock, let that be their final reminder. This is the league's #1 defense they're facing this time.
Yeah, these guys got to the stadium early. You're number one. You're playing with confidence. You're playing with juice. And you're playing to take the ball away.
Go side. Attack.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Connection made to Hollins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Still has some space inside the 35. And this is going to get him in the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. With a quick pass out line. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
He brings it in. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
That's complete right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
250.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Down the field. He's got Wilson. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Well, Brock, the NFC West has a claim on one of football's toughest divisions the last quarter century. You know, you played in it, and these two rivals earn much of the credit for that. The Hawks under Pete Carroll fighting at the top for over a decade, and that Sean McVay's Rams kind of rose up to meet them.
Kind of iron sharpening iron when I think of these two. They don't like each other very much. Been some star power with Aaron Donald and Russell Wilson for many of those battles, and oftentimes the winner of this matchup wins the West.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
down, and they go right back to him. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Pistol snap, Darnold. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4. He'll go quickly to the right. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Seattle.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Defending that short yardage slant, just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Rams going nickel here on 3rd down. Sending him on the dive. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10.
I'm doing my franchise game right quick, and then I'm on whatever.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Darnold has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Third and a lone yard coming up. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. And again, it's Darnold. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They stick with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Throwing his Stafford on third. He puts some juice on a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Handoff running left, Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Hey, 22.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Yellow 80. Yellow 80. Motion.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
59. Yellow 20. Like 7. Hey, red.
Stafford going to go on 4th. He finds Adams, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. And no surprise here, they decline the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. 180. Hey, 7. Monday. 40 got. Middle.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it'll be 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Here's the final play of our first half. All right, back to the ground game here. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Connects here with Jalen Noel. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Into the gun. Here's Darnold. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's just a nice, quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That is an LA touchdown. The Rams push their lead further to start the half. Nevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Going on first. Here's Darnold. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10. Darnold. Hits his running back. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
To throw. Here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And dose of the hurry up here.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Seahawks
Rolling from the gun here. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the red zone now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
a loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now Darnold. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll send him over right. A give now from the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Receiver in motion, going left. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. That's cut beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
It's third quarter, 2 minutes left.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
What's he
Nice
playing?
gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, they really love that Drake because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that.
No, and I need to hurt you.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's
I should have had a fucking interception, but I'm up 14-21.
just like that, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. It's caught by Wilson. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
10 at the 26-yard line.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's going to manage a low
Knocking
yard
it.
on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Emanwari.
2 yards on the pickup.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just reacting to what the offense is always doing.
I'm in a 32-man franchise.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action now for Stafford. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And they failed.
It is fucking shanked the field goal, but that shit looked perfect.
The process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
What's y'all crosshair color in Steve?
I don't know.
Quick pass out wide. And he'll have it down to the 44.
In green.
That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Different light green peak.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They've got a man in motion. Caught quick right side. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
This one's out to Noah, left side. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Lashley. My TV's a little smaller than mine.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
This is Jacobs running left. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd 10.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And they've got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Here's Jacobs again on 2nd 10. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Stafford. Flush down now to his left. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Jacobs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. what the call's going to be on third down.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Set. 280. 53. Ready. Pretty hot.
Looking to throw it. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Seahawks 21.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
Oh my gosh, my monitor has one of those things where I have a crosshair in the middle all the time.
It's really nice.
Even when I am in, it's like it's perfect.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Go set.
Man in motion out of the slot. Smith and Jigba going to motion over left.
Young lady. Red lady.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Almost.
Rams make the play that
21, 28, a minute 41 left.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard
1st and 10 from the 32.
Jeez.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They're going to pass it here. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win.
Pretty fast. Dang, they made me join the game. There was already one. We're already down.
Send me an invite.
Yeah, you can invite me too.
Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up.
Why do you start streaming when you're on Madden, bud?
If we win, we get a +2 attribute on any we want, except like speed and strength and throw power.
So why do you stream?
I just won my game, so now I can go and get a +2 on any of my players. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put it on Mike Wilson or I had traded for Mike Wilson and Josh Jacobs on the Rams. There's a nigger in my bedroom. And she has a babe. Come on.